Well guys, welcome to Gdansk in Poland, and in a new record for us, someone is angry within the first 5 seconds of the vlog. So we think we're about to get on the tram to go into Gdansk. I think it's actually coming, but no one seems to be able to tell us whether it's going into the city or not. And by the way, he's back. Oh lordy be. Good start folks, we missed the stop for the old town. Let's try that again. Let's get on this one, ride 2 stops and then get off this time. Or maybe we'll just spend all day just riding the trams.
Well, we ended up getting offered a 24-hour ticket at the campsite for the tram, which we kind of went for.
I went for.
Yeah, I didn't want to say. And then when we got to the bus stop, we realised it was really expensive and we're going to lose out by about £3, which is a lot of money because the tickets were really cheap and we're not going to be going backwards and forwards that much in 24 hours. Although saying that, we have been on 2 trams already.
Yeah, someone's getting their money's worth. Anyway, we're in Gdansk.
I want to go in the Tourist Information Centre, get some info.
And we're going to the Tourist Information Centre. And guys, you think she's bad with digital maps? I've just got visions of Friends where she's going to put it on the ground and jump into it, Joey-esque. So we're currently walking down, I think it's pronounced Dulga Street, which back up that way seems to be restaurant central. The buildings though, loads and loads of townhouses. And the facades on them, facades, is that the right word, people? The facades on them are absolutely stunning, including back there, a supermarket, which is probably the most picturesque supermarket I've ever seen. And what's this one?
Neptune's Fountain. I actually did know about this.
So what's the story behind it?
Oh, I haven't got a clue about that, but I knew there was a fountain here.
Oh, she's back on paper maps again, folks.
I'm trying to see what things are. Right, so that's the fountain. So what's behind the fountain? Oh, hang on, I've got to work with track. Court. It's a court, told you.
Anyone still here waiting on that? I'm just going to come right out and say it. We've only been in about 20 minutes and I think it's probably one of the most beautiful capital cities I've ever seen.
Yeah, completely.
At least this street anyway. It is absolutely stunning.
The houses are just amazing.
One of those streets you'd love to come in the middle of the night if they had the lights on and anything, a wee bit of snow on the ground. It must be just beautiful. But it's also, this street here is just restaurant street after restaurant street, and I really feel sorry for the guys trying to get everyone in because it's like, I don't know, middle of the afternoon.
Look at the things on top of that. Sorry, look at the things on top of the drain pipes.
The things on top of the drain pipes.
Is it like a frog or something?
It is though. It's an absolutely stunning capital city. I bet. Ooh, which also means you might get run over. Right, I better show you these here.
Look as well, look at the top of it with the big circles.
Good descriptions, Nicola, good descriptions.
Sorry, I'm back now. It's just, everywhere you look, it's amazing and I get distracted, as you know.
Really?
I am interested, I promise.
What's the last vlog you watched of ours? That should tell you everything that you need to know. So I just realised we've been in the town now, the city now, about 45 minutes and we haven't once mentioned Nicola's terrible tourism tours. What have we on the agenda, anything?
No, but I've just seen that thing and I definitely wouldn't want to go on that tour.
I don't know. I'm lost for words. I'm assuming it's to do with this here. It looks like some sort of house of horrors.
Trying to see what there is.
Don't worry, I'll speed this up for you guys in post.
There's lots of gates. House.
I'm done. Bored. Out of here. It's a wax museum and haunted house. Not sure we'll be going in there, mind you, but see Nicola first thing in the morning before her tea. It's enough haunted house I need. Don't worry, she never watches our vlogs. She'll never hear that. Shh, don't tell her. So we've decided what we're going to go and see.
Well, there's something called Jack's Tower, and as my dad was called Jack, I wouldn't mind seeing that. And next to it, there's something called the Cemetery of Non-Existent Cemeteries. And a Romanesque cellar.
Back on Nicola's terrible tourism tours. Oh dear, seem to have found Jewellery Street. Ooh, but I could just sit up here and wait while someone peruses said Jewellery Street. 8.5 hours later, I managed to extract her from the Amber Street.
They do kind of get quite involved if you ask to look at something. And I couldn't decide, there's too much choice, so I haven't bought anything.
So you're going to go back tomorrow?
I might do. I might, maybe not there, because they're probably sick of me.
I know. The woman did actually get out about 4,500 rings.
Why can't they just have like 5 to choose from? It make it a lot easier.
It's really bizarre as well, because they all seem to run between each other's shops.
Yeah.
To sort of, so
they're probably all one family, just selling the same thing in different locations.
Right, well at least we've extracted her from the Amber Street, so.
That must have been your idea of hell, was it?
Absolute and utter amber hell. Bit of a familiar theme developing in our vlogs. We're now on the hunt for food and we just cannot decide. We're kind of in between coffee and cake.
Yeah, we're too late for cake, too early for food, but also probably slightly too early for drinking. So I don't know if I want tea or alcohol, really.
An alcoholic tea with a...
Oh.
See, it's not interesting, you guys.
Kayakers.
Someone should actually put a stopwatch on, yeah, and see how long Nicola stays interested in talking to you guys before she gets distracted by something. I'm going to bet
15 seconds.
It's always below 10 seconds.
I'll go 15. I reckon I could do 15.
At least you're not denying it.
No.
Right, back into the old town and see whether we can have tea, cake, coffee, beer and chicken schnitzels. Oh, that sounds nice, actually. Well, guys, we plumped for coffee in a very nice little bar, actually.
The pub Red Light.
They had a very bit of a weird lighting situation because they kept changing the lights around, but really, really funky place, pretty cool. Now we are going to sign off for this evening. We are in Gdansk for a couple of days. I think tomorrow's weather is supposed to be a little bit more suspect, but I guess we will catch up tomorrow morning. Hopefully we have a little bit more success in terms of finding this one something to eat.
Yeah, I think we're just kind of wandering about not knowing what to do, so we're just going to go back and eat at the van tonight and make a day of it tomorrow perhaps instead.
Wait to see, we'll probably pick up this vlog in about 10 seconds time. You'll see us all bleary-eyed going, we're out till 4 a.m. clubbing.
I feel like we should stay out because everyone's just come out again now and it's got really busy, and I feel like we should make the most of it.
See,
but
we're going to go clubbing.
Go.
Right, we shall see you tomorrow morning. Let's go dance with a violinist. Clubbing! So guys, welcome back in a slightly rainier Gdansk. And as you can see, Nicola is just loving her map reading skills, getting ready for another terrible tourism tours. Actually, I think we've probably seen everything, or at least rain may stop play.
I don't know, I've got a few other things I've spotted on my little map.
Much quieter in here today, which is actually quite nice.
Yes, a lot emptier. The reason I'm looking about and not paying attention is because I'm looking...
Look, see, under 10 seconds. I told you.
It's because I'm looking for the sign to the indoor market that we saw yesterday.
Somewhere that way.
Which is somewhere that way, but I can't remember where the sign was, so...
Well, let's go and find the indoor market that may or may not be temporarily closed. Good start to the day. And we've made our way into an indoor market. And we're leaving the indoor market. Pretty pants, to be honest. I don't know about you, but whenever I hear market, I think food on a stick. And there was zero food on a stick in there. Just somewhere that seems to sell very large pairs of pants. So we're back outside and Nicola has been perusing the map. I didn't subject you guys to more of her just looking at the map, but we've been standing here for the last 5 minutes now looking for something to see.
Now it's getting a bit soggy.
But we have found...
I think I found Jack's Tower.
Which is obviously what she wanted to come and see yesterday.
And the Romanesque cellar, I think, is just behind here. So I think we might
I literally, first thing I woke up this morning thinking about was the Romanesque cellar.
Not allowed in.
Well, that's us told. Jack's Tower is not for sightseeing. Looks like it's a...
Romanesque cellar then.
Oh, you haven't
My
forgotten.
soggy map.
Oh, the map's
Which I
back.
think is other side of... Hang on, next to... It should be next to St Nicholas's Church. So I reckon it's around the other side of this indoor non-market.
You've even got me going round in circles. Last look at Jack's Tower that you can't go in. There you go. Oof. Got all dizzy there. Let's go.
I've just had a thought.
Oh, that's dangerous. What?
Romanesque cellar. What did we just see in the shopping centre, in the indoor market? That you
Big
said
pants?
you reckon that's where the fish are.
Oh,
Do you reckon that's the cellar?
wasn't that exciting?
We're going back to have a look. Come on.
I really wish I was one of our subscribers and I could just be sitting at home watching this. We're back in the market. I'm not a huge fan, but that is. For the second time in 20 minutes, we're leaving the indoor market stroke Roman cellar. I still think it looked like a fish tank, and still no stick-on food in there.
I'm a little bit
Foot on a stick.
underwhelmed by today's sights at the moment. Maybe it's the weather. Right, this is St Nicholas's Church.
Well, we're getting them all ticked off in quick
Only because
succession.
these three happen to be next to each other.
There you go. Just one thing as well. Today's challenge is to not get mistaken for a Frenchman. Yesterday, whenever we were walking up through the main street, we walked by one of the guys trying to get us in, and he was obviously sort of like predicting what my nationality was. And I think this edition, he was like, bonsoir, très bien, manger, manger. So yeah, that's today's challenge, to try not look like a Frenchman. I'm not having a good day. The people we just walked past, as I was saying that, they were French. And what do you do when it's raining outside? Look, we actually spoke about cakes and we came and got cakes. Although Nicola appears to be
massive.
Nicola appears to be just getting stuck into mine for some reason.
Half and half.
Was that in the wedding vows?
I think it was. The only thing is, who gets the one with the jam?
You can have the one with the jam.
Okay.
And nice, like, put the size of your latte as well.
Well, I'm going to be wired. Should go shopping wired. Not a good idea.
There's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do.
I appear to have bun envy. Mine doesn't appear to have anything inside it. As Nicola would say, I've been sold a kipper. You know, all the sort of marketing material on the outside suggested gooiness on the inside. Sad face.
To explain.
Well guys, good morning again. So last night we just took ourselves off for something to eat. Really nice actually. We ended up in a Mexican restaurant, but it was really, really fabulous. And for only the second time in my life with Nicola, I had complete food envy. Mine was nice, but Nicola had this incredible looking pork steak thing, jobby.
Pork chop, it was really good.
Really good. We'll put a link below if you're in Gdansk. You know, if you've had your little sort of fill of Polish dishes, it seemed to be quite difficult to find traditional sort of, you know, homemade Polish food. I think it was all kind of geared towards tourism, which is why we went for the Mexican.
Yeah, and every restaurant looked like it had the same meals in, and the Mexican was packed. It was really busy
really
and
good,
popular,
really
so
good.
always a good sign.
And then we just come back, chilled out in the van, and we have just packed ourselves up, and we are now making our way further into Poland, which will actually be one of our, in fact, I think our last week exploring before we start to make our way back towards the UK and Ireland.
Very sad.
Boo. But Gdansk has been absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. If you've not thought about coming before, do. It's really lovely city.
And hopefully, at some point in the not too distant future, I will be able to bring balance to the mustachio earth, because I've also realised that
I'm hoping one day it'll be completely gone.
Anyway guys, once again, thanks a lot for following along, and until next time, see you later. Bye bye.